Back here on SportsLine, we've heard the Belmont perspective about the move today to the Missouri Valley Conference. First from Athletic Director Scott Corley, who is nice enough to join us on the program tonight. Then from basketball coach Casey Alexander, who we caught up with earlier today. Now let's get the conference perspective on this move from new Missouri Valley Conference Commissioner Jeff Jackson.
This done and get this done now?
Well, I think two things. One, as Cliff Smart, president of Missouri State was talking about, is something that even in my process of interviewing for the Missouri Valley Commissioner's job, they were interested in expansion. But I don't think they felt a sense of urgency in terms of, yeah, we have to make this happen right now. And I think what happened, it was the perfect partner came along. You know, when you look at Belmont and what they do academically, what they've been able to accomplish in terms of and how they support their student athletes, what they've been able to accomplish as an athletic department, the fact that they're in a vibrant community like Nashville. I just think you had one of those situations where everything conflated in the right way, and so it was just an easy quid pro quo. So I think this is a unique circumstance. I don't think Belmont was running around trying to figure out, hey, we got to go somewhere. I don't think the Missouri Valley was like, hey, we have to have somebody. We have 10 great members, and I think it's extremely important we do a great job in maintaining those members. But again, when you have an opportunity to add a program of this stature, this magnitude, you're not going to let that opportunity go by.
The Valley is so well known for its basketball. Obviously, Belmont is as well. Just specifically in that sport, how good of a fit is this?
Oh, it's fantastic. You know, it's going to be a little different for Belmont. It's a little bit of a different gauntlet than what they probably experienced in the OVC. But, you know, when you look at the level and even the attraction I had for it as somebody who was looking at it from afar 12 months ago, it's hard to find a better conference in regards to what they do from a basketball perspective, and that's in both genders. So, you know, I'm excited about adding them. I know the job that Casey has done. I know the job that Bart has done. I think they'll fit right in, and again, it allows us to grow. And, you know, what I always think about in regards to the Valley is we understand there's a little bit of a separation when it comes to the A5 and the Big East. But I don't think after those 6 conferences, any conference that has a better chance of being successful when it comes to tournament play, when it comes to having a chance to go out and compete with other conferences than the Missouri Valley.
Can you give us a sense of the timeline? You say it happened fast. Can we get some specifics?
You know, I'm not great at specifics, but it was quick. And again, I don't want to in any way diminish the fact that this has probably been something that's been on a lot of people's mind for an extended period of time. But the one thing that did make the process easy was the simple fact that it was such common ground from, like I said, how they value their student athletes to how they manage their athletic department to the academic structure of their institution. They just align so well. And you know, one of the things that's unique about the Valley is, you know, we have 5 public schools and we have 5 private schools. So we kind of have an opportunity for a lot of different institutions to feel comfortable in regards to having a chance to experience our membership.
When did it get legs, though? A month ago? 6 weeks ago?
Probably in that time period. I think that's kind of safe to say. Yeah, I think that's safe to say.
Okay. And then, I mean, has there been some mutual, I don't know, talking even back to a year? No, back to a year?
Oh, I couldn't tell you that. I wasn't there. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
You're at 11 now. That's kind of a weird number. Are you actively looking for 12?
I don't think it's a weird number. You know, it's kind of interesting. The Big East plays with 11. The American plays with 11. The Mountain West plays with 11. There's about 6 or 7 conferences that play with 11. Now, how that manifests itself in terms of how we decide to make schedules, I think that's still to be determined. But I don't think 11's a weird number. I don't think there are any weird numbers as long as you can do math well.
How much did Nashville as a market appeal to your conference?
Oh, without question. Without question. And I'm a little biased. I lived here for 7 years. So I had a little bit of an understanding. But even in the time I was here to now, the vibrancy, the growth, it's just so incredible. And, you know, I think people understand that Belmont is Nashville's institution. You know, and, you know, they're the ones right now that when you think about athletics, it's hard to say that they're not the most successful institution in this area. And, you know, I think that's something that we're excited about being part of.